welcome back. So today's tutorial is gonna be about making a peplum top which is super comfy and vintage. That's what I'm wearing right now, and you can see that I have done some shirring over the fabric so that it stretches nicely and it's comfortable to wear. I gave these puff sleeves so that it looks sort of kind of vintage. And I also I also made another one a few weeks ago, which is this. You can see that I have done the same shirring over here, and for this one I attached these kind of straps, but you can always go for the variations. You can make crop tops, you can give large sleeves or no sleeves at all, so it's up to you to decide. So this tutorial is going to be about I'll be demonstrating from shirring to the final process of attaching the sleeves. So I really hope you enjoy this video, and let's get started. The measurements which you'll need for making this is your bust measurement. After this, you can check the total length of the top. You can also decide till where you want your shirring to be, since it's a peplum. Also measure the sleeve length you want and the arm round. For making this, you need the usual stitching supplies, elastic band and elastic thread. So for making this top, cut the fabric in this rectangle shape with the desired length, and the breadth of the fabric would be 1.5 into total bust measurement. Also decide the shirring length till where you want the fabric to be shirred. Now divide the piece into two so that you get your front and back, and the middle line is going to be your side seam. Now just divide your fabric into front and back according to the measurements given before, and what you gotta do right now is you can hem it on the edges, on both the edges, on the top and bottom. This is just the front piece. You also have to do that on the back piece as well. The width of your hem can be decided by you according to what you like. After hemming, the front and back piece can be joined. So this is how you have to wind the elastic thread onto the bobbin. It should not be too tight or it should not be too loose. It should just be perfect so that you get the perfect gathers. And also don't stretch the elastic too much. It might affect the fabric and the end result. So just wind it. Also, machine winding is not possible because you might lose the elasticity, so better do hand winding. Now as usual, you just have to put the bobbin inside the bobbin case, and you also have to make sure that the bobbin case is not loose. It should fit perfectly and you should be able to pull out the thread like that. Length could be adjusted to 4, which is what we use usually for gathers. Tension has to be adjusted too. Usually I stitch at 5, but when I'm shirring I go for 8. It could be different for different machines. You just have to experiment and see. For shirring, you have to take the right side of the fabric and just have to stitch. If you feel that your stitches are loose or your thread is getting cut, it must be because of the tension. You have to adjust it again and again to get the right tension for your machine. If you're a beginner, you can just draw lines on the fabric to see where and all you have to shear. It would make it easy. After doing the first line of shearing, you can just stretch out your fabric and see if the thread is getting cut. If it is getting cut or if you find loose threads, you can just adjust the tension again and stitch it. Now I'm just gonna repeat the process to make this peplum. You can also adjust the spacing between each lines of shearing. I have given very little space, but you can give 1 inch or 0.5 inch, anything you want. For this top, I have done around 15 inches of shearing downwards, and the rest of the part I just left as it is. Now I just have to attach the side seam by giving 1 inch at the top and around 1.5 inch at the waist as hem. Now we are done with the side seam. You can just finish the hem or cut out the excess fabric over there. The size of your waist should be lesser than the size of your chest. Now for the sleeves, I'm just tracing my old puff sleeve pattern. Now since I have my two sleeve patterns, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hem all the edges. First we'll start with the bottom, which is going to be easy, and then go to the top part, which is a curvy edge. You can just fold it. It's going to be a little difficult, but if you're not able to do that, you can attach a bias piece. I have just folded both the hems. It's okay because you'll be inserting the elastic inside and it would be gathered. After finishing the hem, I have taken two elastics. One is 13.5 inch for the curvy hem and the other is 8 inch for the other side, other edge. This is the sleeve before attaching or before inserting the elastic into that. Also, you need to make sure that the elastic is of a perfect size for your shoulder and your hand. You can just check that and then you can insert it with a pin through the seam. This is just to see how the sleeves look with the top. Now what you gotta do is you have to join the sleeve edges and then later you can attach the sleeve to the sides of the top. This is the completed peplum top. I have finally attached the sleeves also. Just gave a little attachment on the side and it looks good. So this is how you have to do it. Hope you liked it.